Harding represents the tying run. The Long Beach, California native stands at the very back of the box but crowds the plate. Hands low in the batting stance. The pitch to the righty. Front door curveball caught the lower inside part of the zone for a strike. Harding had 4 home runs in the NCAA season with LA Harbor Community College. 23 runs batted in. Already 1 RBI today. Bejarano kicks and deals. That one missed low and inside. One and one count. Carpenter on first after he walked, and that wild pitch on ball 4 put Elijah Rodriguez on third. 2 away. 4-1 Matsu leads. Top of the 8th. The pitch misses inside, just missed the sleeve. 2 and 1 count. Harding walked just 3 times during the NCAA campaign, but struck out a whopping 23 and 94 at-bats. The pitch misses high and away, ball 3. He entered this game 3rd on the team in batting average with a .429 clip, and that's only gone up with his 1-for-2 outing. 3 and 1 count. Runners on the corners, 2 away, a 3-run lead for the Miners. The pitch. High and inside, and that loads the bases. A walk to bring up Andrew Lamb, the designated hitter. Well, if there was anyone in this lineup in need of a hit, it would be Lamb. He walked his first time up, but then struck out and flied out. Mound visit to talk down Bejarano from pitching coach Steve Hecker. Austin Heck told me before the game that he expected this to be sort of a ground match between these two teams, just ground and pound. You'd really have to dig into the tired arms in your bullpen because these are both teams that were running thin on arms. Bejarano might be that thin line.
Yeah, and the Miners, with the day off yesterday, you would think might be able to get a couple of arms fresh. Bejarano, with that 1 inning on Tuesday in Anchorage, now has found himself in quite the pickle with Lamb up at the plate, who is 0 for 2 with a walk today.
Well, he didn't get any time at the plate during the college season. He does go to USC, and they recruit some pretty high talent. Lamb swings a strong bat, but it is his first game. He can launch it in BP. First pitch to the lefty. Hefty swing and an even bigger miss. 0-1 count.
He was going for the downs on that one, going for the go-ahead.
Well, Anchorage wears that cursive A, red, white, and blue, like the classic Braves one that Hank Aaron wore, so maybe some of that style can wear off, or at least that's the thought process. Although Henry Aaron was a righty, Lamb was a lefty. That's the one thing separating the two. The 0-1 pitch misses low and away, the curveball giving him trouble. Bejarano has now missed low and away with that backdoor curveball 3 times to left-handed batters. Lamb taps both sides of home plate and resets in the box. The 1-1. Again, the breaking ball misses low and away. Short, a 3-run lead for Matsu, 4-1 in the top of the 8th, but not exactly the time with the bases loaded to start walking guys, especially when there's 2 outs. Into the windup. Swing and a miss. Bejarano had Lamb cutting out on his front foot. 2-2 count. Ducks on the pond. 2 away. 4-1 Matsu leads Anchorage, top of the 8th. Bejarano in a sticky situation, but he can end the inning scoreless. Into the windup. The pitch. Swing and a miss. It gets behind the catcher. A run will score. Anchorage makes jelly out of jam, and it's a 4-2 game. Bases remain loaded after what should have been out number 3. A passed ball from Braden Rogers in his first game at catcher this season.
Brutal brutal break for Bejarano and the rest of the Miners. You think you get out of the inning, and instead a run comes across for Anchorage.
That is a backbreaker, and it's something that can really incite momentum on the Anchorage side. Terran Sagita, he's 0 for 3 with a trio of strikeouts. Lefty-lefty matchup. Bejarano fires. Front door curveball catches the lower inside part of the zone. Sagita out of Crown College resets in the box. The pitch from Bejarano, check swing high at the shoulders, called a ball. Lamb on first, Harding on second, Carpenter on third. The pitch, Sagita swings, hits it off the end of the bat, and launches it foul off to the left side. So Bejarano is now 1 strike away from ending the inning, although it should have ended and could have ended a batter ago.
And Sagita has already struck out 3 times today.
1-2 pitch. Check swing at the letters, called a ball. 4-2, Matsu leads, top of the 8th inning. 2-2 count, 2 away, runners on first, second, and third. Sebastian Tomerlin donned the golden sombrero for Matsu. He struck out 4 times in this game. He's out in center field. Sagita could do the same. The pitch, swing and a foul pop off to the left side. So he fends off a fashion change.
Yeah, the pitch beforehand, the Matsu faithful wanted a strike 3 after that foul ball. They gave a sarcastic cheer.
2-2 count. Bejarano fires. Front door curveball slammed up the middle. Through to center field. Anchorage will tie the game. Runners on first and third. Terran Sagita, on the verge of wearing the golden sombrero, throws hats off. And now 4-4 after the passed ball that would have ended the inning if Braden Rogers could have caught it. 9-hitter up in Will Henson. He's 0 for 1 after a pair of walks and a strikeout. So what was a 3-run lead for Matsu 2 batters ago is now a tie game. First pitch to the righty. Henson waits on a backdoor curveball up high. Called a ball. One and 0 count. Lefty on the hill, righty on the dish. The pitch. Misses high, gets by Rogers, popped off his glove. The run scores. Lamb races home and Sagita's into second. Anchorage up 5-4. A mountain out of a molehill. Back-to-back passed balls for Braden Rogers after 7 2/3 strong innings behind the dish, and those could cost Matsu the game. The pitch. Misses high for a ball. "5-4 Glacier Pilots over the Miners. 2 away, runner in scoring position, Sagita on second base. Home plate umpire Aiden Sessler takes a moment as a pinch runner entering for Anchorage. Out goes Sagita, and in comes Zach Cole. He's another Alaska native out of Eagle River and a Redwood Community College rising senior. So now some faster legs on second base. The pitch. Misses up high. That is ball 4. The 9th batter of the inning coming up, and that's it for Bejarano. He had such a strong start, and through no fault of his own, he ends his day incomplete. Struck out the side, retired the first batter of the 8th inning. Then, after the bases loaded up on him, he struck out Andrew Lamb, but one mishap after another ended it for him. Will Rizzo comes on to replace him. We're going to take a break while the right-hander warms up. 5-4 Anchorage leads. 2 away, runners on first and second for the top of the order when we return.